Hello friends, we have just reached my last local show of the year. I'm so excited to not do shows for a very long time. In this video, I want to describe to you guys how I operate my business when festival season is over and how to survive the winter as a starving artist, as well as reviewing some of the art festivals I did this summer. And lastly, at the end of this video, I have a surprise that's been in the making for the last 10 years. So be sure to stick around. The first thing that I focus on is research and development, expanding on your current product categories and making new ones. The second thing I focus on is fine-tuning your vision for what your brand is going to become in the next season. It's helpful to write your goals down on a whiteboard so that you have a roadmap for what your plan is. The third thing I focus on is writing out the list of shows that you want to participate in, and most importantly, the deadlines in which you need to apply. Many of these shows have applications that are due during the winter months. The fourth thing that I focus on is strategically investing the profits from this past year into the equipment and products that I'll be offering in the next year to offset my tax burden. When you're an LLC, you get to write off all of your business expenses. The most important one of all, be curious, make mistakes, and try new things, whatever that looks like for your form of creativity. This is such an important time to make things that will keep your audience interested in your work long term. Before we get to the big surprise, I want to do a quick review of the art festivals I did this summer. My best performing art festivals of the year and some of the worst of my career. Hopefully this helps other artists know which ones to apply for and which ones you can kind of steer clear of. Ogden Arts Festival. Not the best attendance, but I really enjoyed the community. If you do this one, I recommend signing up for the outdoor section. It gets a 6.5 out of 10. The Logan Summerfest. This is honestly one of my favorite shows I do all year. Not because it's the most profitable, but it's such a pleasure to do. It's easy to camp on site, and they even have hot showers. And loading and unloading is a breeze. Solid crowd, 9.5 out of 10. The Utah Arts Festival. This is without a doubt my best show of the year. Fantastic crowd, well organized, extremely professional staff. I see the work put in to making this show run as well as it does, and it's impressive. Gold star, 11 out of 10. The Breckenridge, Colorado, August show. This was a really poorly run and organized show. Very few people in attendance. It's possible that this show is much better for artists with a more prestigious clientele. I'm not very high end, so this wasn't a great fit for my work. So your results may vary, but my honest review is 3 out of 10. The most disappointing aspect was leaving the show at the end of the day, and just a block away was a packed Main Street. Craft Lake City. I started my business at the very first Craft Lake City 15 years ago. I enjoy the community so much, and the patrons of the show are great. I'll give Craft Lake City a 7.5 out of 10. FanX, aka the Salt Lake City ComicCon. Fantastic. This is my 10th year doing that ComicCon, and I'm blown away by how supportive the patrons are and how much love in general there is at ComicCon. It's such an amazing community that celebrates people being creative and making weird stuff. Definitely an 11 out of 10. So now it's time for the big surprise. This October 30th, I'll be celebrating my 10th year of being a full-time artist. 10 years ago, when I quit my job at Whole Foods, I had no idea how I was gonna make it work. It's been so many years of struggle and hard work, but it's been so rewarding. I found my mission and my calling in this world, and none of it would have been possible without you. I'm truly so grateful for every opportunity I've been able to experience in the last 10 years. And as a celebration for reaching this 10-year anniversary, I'm gonna be printing some old designs from the early days of this adventure. I will only be printing what is ordered over the course of the next week, and these designs will be gone forever. Also, free shipping to all US customers with code 10 years. 5 years before I printed my first IH² t-shirt, I was actually making wooden belt buckles. I don't sell these anymore, but it's a fantastic reminder of the beginning of all of this. So as a bonus, I'm gonna be including one belt buckle in the first 10 orders that spend over $100. And thank you again for all of the support over the last 10 years. And is that it? That's it. And then do a pan, show the closing ComicCon. So I just looked back through my photos, and I quit my job in 2012, which would make it actually 11 years. But I've never been very good at math, so I kind of goofed on that. But I've already shot and edited everything. I'm literally pulling out the camera to do my thumbnail. The first year sucked anyway. The first year was the worst. The worst of all the years was the first year, so I don't even mind kind of skipping it a little bit. So please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.